Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Scorpio. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the video, though, there may be a message intended for you here. But if some portion of it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it. So this week, Scorpio, I'm actually doing what I believe is called a compatibility layout. It's a layout I learned a long time ago, and I've used it many times, but not in a YouTube video. So what we do is we look at your energy coming to the connection, their energy and the connecting energy, which is something I often do. But then we look at the strengths of the connection and the weakness of the connection, and the most likely outcome within the next 3 months. So that is what we're going to do. We'll clarify whatever needs to be clarified, and if we feel more cards need to be pulled, at least an oracle message at the end. So let's go ahead and start with you, Scorpio. What is the energy that you are bringing? What's the energy that Scorpio brings towards this connection? Okay, we get the Seven of Wands. All right, the Seven of Wands is kind of well, it's protective energy is how I look at it. And sometimes it's protective of the connection, and sometimes it's protective of something else, and that can create a block towards the connection. So we'll probably have to clarify to figure out what exactly it is that you're feeling protective of. But let's take a look at the person connecting with you. What energy are they bringing towards the connection? The person connecting with Scorpio, what energy are they in towards this connection, please? Oh, the sun. Well, that's beautiful. This is Leo energy, by the way. You might be dealing with a Leo, but yeah, they're happy. Also, the sun can sometimes be like clarity, can represent clarity. So it may feel like things are really clear to them. Okay. But definitely overall very positive energy they have towards you and the connection. Let's take a look at the connecting energy. What's the current energy connecting them? What's the current energy? Well, we got 4 cards. I'm sorry, we got 3 cards here. The first is the Eight of Wands, which is forward movement. You know, it's really moving forward. The Nine of Swords, which is stress. And the Ace of Swords, which could be communication or truth. Both the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords can be cards representing communication of some kind. But it could be like I said, truth. The Ace of Swords could represent like realization of some kind, an understanding, a sudden understanding of something. So it may be that I'm going to get some clarification on that so that we can understand that a little bit better. We're going to take a look at the strengths right now. Let's take a look at the strengths. What's the strength in this connection, please, between Scorpio and whoever they're connecting with? Ace of Wands. So aces are new beginnings, okay, or like a reigniting of something, okay, something, it's a fresh start is what it represents. And Wands, that's excitement, you know, that's creativity, that's passion. Let's take a look at the weakness. So it could be that the strength here is that there is a newfound spark, okay, in the connection, either because this is a newer connection or because this is a this is something that's been reignited. Oh, that's interesting. The weakness is Ace of Pentacles. That has to do with commitment. So either something, Ace of Pentacles as the weakness, it has to do with commitment. It has to do with a new commitment, and possibly like newly committed. If this is someone from your past and like you're coming back towards each other, then this may be like recommitting, like that might be creating a problem for one or both of you here. Let's take a look at the future, and then we'll clarify these cards so we can understand them better. But most likely future for Scorpio and this person within the next 3 months, please. Outcome. What's the most likely outcome for these two within the next 3 months? There's so many aces out here. There's 3 aces. A change. The Tower is the most likely outcome. A drastic change. Sudden drastic change. Okay, we need to clarify. So we're going to start with you and your 7 of Wands. Maybe you're feeling hesitant with the 7 of Wands there. The connecting energy, I mean, this person is happy and excited, and yeah, with this energy here, but the connecting energy, that 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Ace of Swords, that's like things are moving forward really quickly, but there is like this worry about something. This Ace of Swords represents truth and clarity. And there's a concern here about that, about something coming to light possibly, or let's take a look at you. 7 of Wands. Please clarify the 7 of Wands for Scorpio. Oh goodness, it's so many cards. The 3 of Wands, which is when you've worked towards something, and you feel like you're almost to it. The 9 of Pentacles. Oh, so that's like self. You've been working on yourself, is what this is saying here. You've been working on yourself, and you feel like you're very close to victory. You're doing really good, and because of that, you're very protective of yourself. What you want to get. You definitely. Okay, so this is definitely a shield that you have up, and it's not that you're not open to something or open to possibly, because it feels like this might be something new. It might be something old. I honestly can't tell, actually. But it's not that you're against it. You're willing to consider it. Like, we have this Son of Cups here as well. So like, you do want this, you do want a connection, you're open to it. But and if this is a current connection, something that you are currently in, then you want to explore it further, but you're also you're protective of yourself. You've been working on you. You're feeling good. You're feeling successful. You feel like you've done a great job, and you don't want anything to mess that up. Okay. And so, yeah, I'm willing to look into this. I'm willing to try. Uh, I'm willing to open my heart to the situation. Or open it more if this is an existing connection. But like, I need to protect me, which isn't a bad place. We should have boundaries, okay? More importantly, we should actually enforce those boundaries, which is where I struggle. Like, I have the boundaries, sure. I sometimes have a hard time enforcing them. So have boundaries, enforce those boundaries, which I think you're capable of, Scorpio, for sure. So you've got this. Let's take a look, though. I really feel like things are moving forward, and there's some worry here. And the Ace of Swords, like I said, I can't tell if that's a communication or if that's some kind of truth coming to light. It's definitely, I don't know. What is that Ace? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Oh. The Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Temperance. The Seven of Cups, which is choices, okay? Many choices. The Five of Swords, which is defeat, and the Temperance, which is patience and timing and balance. Five of Swords is conflict of some kind, but feeling defeated. Well, a conflict that you feel you can't win anyway, because there's no clear way without hurting somebody. And the Temperance card is about balance. It's also about timing and patience. So the Nine of Swords sometimes represents like a loss of sleep, like losing sleep. Things are moving really forward. I mean, moving fast in the connection, because that's what brings that's what the connecting energy. Nine of Swords is stressing, or like I said, could be losing sleep. And the Ace of Swords is the truth. Like the clarity of it is that there's a choice here, and that somebody feels like they can't win in the choice. Like they're not going to succeed. And maybe just looking for time. Temperance is also like patience, so it may be that you're looking to slow it down, or looking to like temper it, maybe it's that options are being considered. I mean, I don't often see the Seven of Cups that way. The Seven of Cups can also be confusion. Let me think on that while we clarify these other cards here. The Ace of Wands as your strength. Ace of Wands is the strength, please. Can you clarify that? It can also be attraction, like there's possibly a lot of attraction in this connection, and it's exciting. Attraction is exciting. Flirtation is exciting. That's a lot of fun. But there is something here about the weakness being like making a new commitment, possibly not wanting to commit, or not being ready to commit with that, to make that new commitment. Ace of Wands, please. Can you clarify the Ace of Wands? We get the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio, what is happening here? In the strength, we get the Ace of Wands. Which represents a new beginning. Aces are new beginnings, a fresh start, passion, but there's something here about feeling really protective, possibly against lies. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, things are looking up, like things are changing. I don't know if this is a person from your past or not, but just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure if you guys could hear the chaos unfolding back there, but It was very distracting, but it's all been taken care of now. We're good. We can continue. So the Ace of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like what this is saying is that this Ace of Wands, the strength here is that there's something new, there's something fresh, and it's exciting, okay? And I think that there was like a need, a feeling of, because you're coming across as feeling protective of yourself. And I think that this Seven of Swords is either something you're protecting against, you're protecting against deception, or you are hiding the fact that you're feeling very protective of yourself, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune, that implies that things are changing, that things are moving in a positive way, and that things are improving. And that is connected to this Ace of Wands. And because of this, that the Ace of Wands is happening. And that Ace of Wands is that new beginning and that excited energy. And that is, like I said, the strength of this connection. But this is also making me think about this here. This Eight of Wands is fast forward movement, okay? But this is combined energy here. This is something that both of you are involved in, okay? So this forward movement, okay, things are moving forward. Nine of Swords, though, is that there's some kind of fear or stress here about this Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is clarified as the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Temperance. And I feel like there's a fear here that there's no clear answer, that there's no clear solution. It feels like both of you are worried about this. It feels like you're both concerned with this. Well, because this is your connecting energy. So you desire for things to move forward. You feel like things are moving forward. I keep repeating myself on that, but you're worried. You're both fearful of this Ace of Swords, this realization of some kind. And with these cards here, it feels like there's no answer. It feels like there's no answer. And or that the answer is going to take a lot of time to come to. And I don't know how that like resonates for you. I don't know. I mean, I obviously don't know your situation, but both of you are worried that the solution isn't clear. Maybe you find yourself in a connection with someone who lives far away, and you are both like wanting to move forward, but you're worried about how you're going to make a real life together when you live in two different parts of the country or two different countries or something along those lines. There's something here that both of you are concerned you won't find a solution to. Like you just won't be able to solve that problem. Okay? That's what that feels like. Let's take a look here at the weakness. They're starting up again. I don't know if you can hear them, but hopefully they calm down. Ace of Pentacles as the weakness. Ace of Pentacles would be like a new commitment, okay? And it may be, like I said, that, okay, like you're worried about beginning a new commitment. Okay. So we get the Seven of Pentacles, which actually is about having invested yourself in something. And the Ace of Cups came out. They kind of came out separately, but the Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, okay? But there's something here about where you've invested yourself in the past. Like you've invested yourself and you're waiting for, you know what? It feels like. It feels like an unwillingness to commit, this Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. And I think that's because there's something in the past that one or both of you are waiting to see how it turns out, how it pans out before you like commit in this new way, before you really try something new. Let's take a look at the Tower in the most likely future. Please clarify the Tower. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. You might be dealing with the Taurus, but this is about this conformity. Okay, number one, the Hierophant represents conformity, but it also represents like the path that we follow, the path that we feel we have to follow. There's certain steps that we feel need to be taken, and that's what the Hierophant represents, taking those steps, and somebody who feels like those steps need to be taken. Okay, and so there's a change here in the future in regards to the movement of the connection, okay, and how it progresses. Can we get more though? Because that's like, it may be, because the Hierophant also has to do with our beliefs, okay, and how we believe things need to happen, which is greatly affected by society and what society says has to happen, okay. And what this is possibly saying here is that within this connection, there's going to be a shift in that belief and what needs to happen, what like rules we have to follow, what steps we need to take next. There's going to be a shift in that, and there's going to be well, with the Tower, when something changes drastically, that opens doors to other things. And so, yeah, there's something here about a change in, I believe, a belief system, like a belief in how things need to go down. So to touch base, because I feel when I get pulled away by the kids, sometimes I have a hard time connecting it all back together. So overall, they're very excited, very happy with the connection and moving towards it. You're feeling a little bit defensive, and I don't know if it's against them or just against people in general because of something you've experienced in the past. Okay, but still open. All right. And the both of you are moving forward and wanting to move forward in the connection, but worried that there's some problem here you're not going to be able to solve without a lot of patience and timing. Okay. Your strength is that there is this new spark here. There's something new. There's something improving here. In the past, perhaps there was fear, there was worry, there was deception, but things are changing, things are looking up. But that's not what you're seeing here anymore, or that's not, if it's something you found in previous relationships, you're not finding it in this one, okay? But there is still this lack of commitment here. The Ace of Pentacles as the weakness, it's like, this commitment isn't happening. It isn't happening, the new commitment. And like I said, I feel like it has to do with how one or both of you has invested yourselves in the past. And it feels like you're waiting on somebody else. Okay, with this Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why, but that is what it feels like. But then there's this change that just occurred to me. The Hierophant can sometimes represent marriage. So it may be that there's a past commitment that is holding this connection back, and in the future there's going to be a change to that commitment with the Hierophant showing up here. So that is my summing up of it all together. But let's get a message for you, Scorpio. Let me get a message for Scorpio. This deck here, by the way, is called Notes from the Universe. It was my first ever Oracle deck, and I love it. I think it's great. Let's see, we got two cards here. Love doesn't have to mean near. Oh, that's interesting, because I thought perhaps that there was a distance here, but some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. So it's implying that there may be some distance here, okay? Or that sometimes, love sometimes needs to move slow, and we need to like take a step back and allow it to move forward at its own pace, Um, yes, sometimes we need to love people from afar, and it doesn't mean that that's an always thing, we could possibly move closer in the future. The second message here is you know what to do. You know what to do. And all battles of the heart over the mind go with your heart, because truly it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind. And this feels very much like what's happening here. You've got your defenses up, and with the Queen of Swords energy showing up there, you're being really logical. You're trying to be smart about it, and that's great to be smart. But like, if there is a battle between your heart and your mind, trust your heart. It really knows. Trust your heart. Okay. Like, listen to your heart and trust it. Uh, I was just imagining somebody who's just like, oh, I'm in love, and being kind of naive about it. And that's not what they're saying here. Like, truly listen to your heart, listen to what it's saying to you, and follow its advice. But anyway, that's all that I have for you today, Scorpio. Thank you very much for watching this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated for you. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. You could post a comment below or like the video. But either way, thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I hope you move forward with positive energy and positive thoughts so you can draw that positivity back into your life. And I hope I see you back here next week, Scorpio. Have a great day.